Hey there guys, Skippy here from Skippy6 Gaming, coming to you with a cool tutorial. This tutorial right here is going to be a 9-digit combo lock with a hidden entrance. I've seen so many different ones on YouTube. Some of them are so hard, like half-hour, 45-minute videos. This one is super easy. I hope I remember the code. I'm pretty sure I remember that it's 4, 7, 6. And it opens the totally invisible door. That said, most tutorials don't show you how to add a door. They just throw like a little iron door. So I'm going to show you how to throw a gem door on it, because there is a little bit of an exchange right here. Guys, don't let the redstone fool you. This is actually, it's a super easy build. It's not very difficult at all. And honestly, basically any button that isn't part of the code is going to close the door, and it's totally invisible to the naked eye. Not hard at all, guys. Don't worry. Get your stuff ready, because we're going to build this one. For this build, you're going to need 9 buttons and 9 item frames. That's for the front side there. About a stack of blocks by the time you're done building that wall. Maybe 2 stacks. I don't know, something like that. You only really need 3 sticky pistons and 12 regular pistons, but you could use probably closer to 15 sticky pistons, because we're going to be using almost 10 for just that door over there. So let's just grab yourself 15 sticky and 6 regular. 20 redstone torches, 23 redstone repeaters, about a stack of dust, no joke. I think there's about 61 in here. And then of course you're going to need a lever, because that's going to give you your switch on the inside. Don't forget, guys, to smash that like and help my channel grow before we jump into this one. I sure would appreciate it. And let's jump into the build. Okay, so now that we have everything we need, guys, first steps is make a huge wall. Then get ready to put your door where you're going to want your gem door to be. Just put a hole of 4, and then just put 9 buttons in a square like this. The distance doesn't really matter as long as it's not more than like 15 blocks away. And even then, you could just put a repeater and make it happen. So what we're going to do right here is sticky piston, 1 away from the door frame. Same thing here, 1 away from the door frame, 2 high. And then what we're going to do is put a sticky piston right there, and right there, right there, and right there. Let's make sure we have stone. I don't know why I don't have stone here right now. Come on. And that's going to be your door right here. Looks good to me. Yeah, boy. So let's just go up here, and then let's just cover the whole thing right here. Perfect, good, yay. Then what we're gonna do is 4 redstone dust in the middle on each end. This way looks good. Repeater, the one closest to the wall, 2 ticks. And it works right now. We could just do a little button. It's only gonna pulse, but as you can see, it's where we want it. Perfect, so let's get out of here. Now let's build this guy right here. So let's start. On the back of all the buttons, we're going to put a redstone torch. You're going to bust out this, and then 3 over. Looks good to me. Go down here, grab a redstone repeater, and put it under that torch right here. Dust. Dust. Okay, looks good. So let's go ahead and start by turning around. We're going to do this one, skip 1, repeater, and we're going to make 9 repeaters going 3 out of each side. There you go. See? Looks good to me. Looks good to me. Perfect. Put a block there and there and there. Little L shape on each side. Grab your redstone repeaters and put it right there and right there. And we're cooking with gas. So now basically, guys, the goal is to get all of these repeaters to light up. That's pretty much the goal. So let's go over here, and you'll know you're done when they're all lit up. So step 1. I feel like a New Kids on the Block song. This guy here, all the way through to this guy here. Then I feel like I'm supposed to be blocking this off right here. Yeah, okay. So let's just take the middle one here and make a block. So now what we're going to do as well is cover this block, and bring the redstone dust over the top of it. As you can see, we're going to do it again. It's going to light up those torches. Perfect. And then we're going to block this guy too. So now we still got a few problems here. We got this one to light, so we'll fix that one. In fact, I'm just going to make sure that's what we're going to do. Let's go over here and let's make this, because we don't want this one lighting this one, so that's good. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Perfect. And now last but not least, we just got to light up that last one, right? Pretty easy. This guy right here, and then all you want to do is bring the signal down to here. So we're going to want that guy there, there, and there. And then what we're going to do is dust, repeater, dust, dust, dust. Ta-da! Perfect, guys. That's most of the hard work right there. Now, as you can see, all we have to do is bring it back to a row of blocks. Very simple. Let's go down here. This is all going to go into a row of blocks. On this row of blocks, of course, is going to be redstone torches. Redstone torches are going to go here. You could put sticky pistons all the way. You don't need to. You could put regular pistons on the ones that aren't part of the code. But honestly, I'm a baller and we're creative. So there you go. So now, last but not least, let's go ahead and put a row of blocks on top of this guy. Bring them out one farther and throw yourself a torch there. So the one thing I'm going to do over here is I'm going to show you guys the numbers are not in the right order. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because of the way we dissected this down and brought all this torch over, these are the ways the numbers go. So it's a 2, 6, 3, 9, 5, 7, 1, 4, 8. So I'm going to go in here. You guys can pause it right here, and that'll give you the location of every number. Again, you notice on this one here, I didn't put a sticky piston where it wasn't part of the code, but if you want, you put sticky pistons right along. So for this argument's sake, I'm going to make it the same exact code. We're going to do 6, 7, and 4. So that's one away from the end, the fourth one from the end, and the second one from the end. So let's go over here. One away from the end, the second one from the end, and the fourth one from the end. So the other challenge here is you're not going to be able to make this if you're not going to put two numbers that are next to each other, because it will mess up your signal. Go here, put some dust down here. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Throw a solid block on the back of this guy and this guy and this guy. Again, this is that spot where once you know this, you could just replace these with regular pistons. I'm going to do it. Not everybody. Save yourself 8 sticky pistons at least. So now when we're done that, what do we got to do? Well, we're going to have to bring this signal, this reset signal, out and around. So put this guy here, this guy here, this guy here. And then on that one there, I bring it. You can actually save yourself this effort right here. And then make sure you put a repeater. These are they're gonna like bud in a weird way if you don't put a repeater before and after all these joints right here. Looks good, looks good. So now bring your redstone dust around. Perfect, perfect, and perfect. So let's see what we should do. You know what we're gonna do? Actually, go ahead and grab yourself your block and put it on top of all the ones that have a signal, the code, whatever your code may be, and then bring redstone dust all the way down. So now we should see what's happening. Ultimately, all we really need is for this power to go down this way. And let's go over here. So the code was 476. So .476, and we have power going out to the end. If we press any of these buttons that isn't part of the code, they all reset and go back to the beginning. So the easy way to do this now, guys, is just to hook up this Jeb door. So basically we want this to stay closed all the time. So let's just do this. I'm going to bring it down and to the side here, and then what we're going to do is actually I'm going to bring it out one. So basically we want this thing powered all the time. So all you do for that is get rid of this guy, and now it's closed once we put our dust on top. And then what we want to do is just take this and bring it over here into this guy. That's how you're going to do it. Watch. Ta-da! So now when we go over here, we're going to go ahead and put our code in, which is going to then open the door. So it's 4, 7, 6. Hey, look at that. We opened the door. So the other thing you're going to do is grab yourself a lever or lever, and you're going to put it right here. So the thing you're going to realize is once you're inside the door, this will just simply operate your door like this. That works good. So when you're inside, you do this to close it until you're done, but always make sure to reset and come out to the outside whenever you're done, and make sure you hit a button that isn't part of the code, and it's going to close the door. And there you go, guys. Pretty simple. 9 minutes. I did that whole tutorial in like 9 minutes. I don't know, something simple and quick. That's pretty it. That's easy. If you really wanted to, you can add some. If you're noticing, see what happens is when you press this one, right? It makes a double sound, and then when you press part of the code, it doesn't make that retract sound. That said, if you really are picky and you want to mess around with it, just start throwing some pistons around. And then we'll start getting more weird noises. And so like number 2 now. Let's see if that actually did what I wanted to do. Yeah, see, it'll add more sounds. Again, alternatively, you don't have to do that either if you really wanted to, guys. The actual way you could do this to make it completely silent and no one would know is basically move this whole row right here back as many blocks as the redstone will go. Put it back 13, 14 blocks. Just put redstone dust and then build this whole area from that many back. And then you won't hear any sounds of any pistons. But there you go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to smash that like. Join my community on PSN, Skippy6 Gaming. We have over 1,000 people right now, and we're growing really fast. Good place to showcase your builds and find some people to play. So smash the like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.